We're at Heibel Ranch Vineyards, an absolutely beautiful property. You will never, ever see anything like it in Napa Valley or perhaps anywhere in the world. Wait till you see what we have for you. So tell me a little bit about where we are, because it's just an incredible setting.
This is our ranch. It's been in my family since the 1940s. We are physically at our vineyard, which we planted back in 2003. We are physically in the Etna Springs area of Pope Valley. Literally just in front of us is the backside of Howell Mountain. Pope Valley is the outer regions of the Napa Valley where a lot of big names source fruit and make wines from, but not as well known, obviously, as the valley proper. Heibel Ranch Vineyards is named after my grandfather. George Bennett Heibel is the man that brought our family out here. So we named the vineyard after him. We basically wanted to develop a small label starting with the vineyard versus sourcing fruit from other already well-established vineyards.
The vineyard is unlike anything I've ever seen, so it's just absolutely incredible. And I can see the rocks that you had to pull out of the vineyard. I can't imagine you got all of them, so the soil has to be pretty special as well.
Not at all, but yes, it's, what do we want to say? Not necessarily depleted soils, but it's not super fertile, which is what you want anyway. But well drained. Literally, the vineyard is only about 30 inches deep until you start getting into boulders, the size of basketballs and beach balls and bigger than that.
Right. And then tell me a little bit about the vineyards that you're planting. I know it's a 25-year project, and what we have behind us is Cab, Zin, and Petit.
Yep, Petit Syrah and Zinfandel are kind of a throwback to my Italian heritage.
Okay.
Cabernet is king in the Napa Valley. Ferment all of those separately, and then we will blend anywhere from 10 to 16 months after the fact to create Lappas, which is not quite a field blend, but it's just an unconventional blend focused on the grapes that we're farming. It's a wine that my attempt is to kind of create the best of both worlds. Of course, we have the more forward fruit aspects that are so popular. To bring it back to the old world, as part of why I planted Petit Syrah and so forth, to get a little more earthy complexity in it, a little more balance. Not that, a fruit-driven wine isn't balanced, but just my style. So it's not super ripe, but it's kind of our attempt to create the best of both worlds. I heard about Cellar Angels through friends that have participated in the past and really resonate with trying to give back. For us, the cause that is near and dear is the Brain Injury Association of California. My brother was in an automobile accident about 20 years ago, and he's a TBI. Basically just for rights for people who've sustained TBIs, research, and it's kind of of course there's a lot of causes out there, but it's one that really doesn't get much attention.
As you can see, it's just not your everyday tasting experience, so please, definitely, if you are in Napa Valley, you have to make the trip out here. It is unlike anything you will ever see.